Hello, viewers. I'm SB, and welcome back to Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown, which is the name of this video game. Where today we are going to jump slightly higher than ever before. So many times. Look at that. Unbelievable. I like that they've animated it as like a side roll jump, as like a very sort of a jump that feels very parkour-y to me, rather than doing any of these sort of like the more obvious things with the sort of things you would see in other games. I feel like so this pit of eternal sands does not seem to connect to the ocean. Okay, well we'll get to the ocean soon enough. Oh, this is not the jump up it forever kind of sand. Okay, I guess it's more in the background than that. What is shooting at me? Okay, it does not seem like I have any ability to tell. But it's annoying and I would like it to stop. Ow. Although there, actually, it might have been helpful. I need something to come down. I need something to climb on. Okay, actually, this will do. I guess we can probably turn off the clairvoyance. I mean, that's neat. Yeah, here we go. This is actually in the player layer. This is a problem with these two-dimensional games. You know, it can be very difficult to tell. Okay, so now that we're back here with the teleporter, well, I mean, I guess we should probably clear the top parts of this room first. Ow. I'd really like to get their the gold fairy. I think he hurled himself into the spikes, though. Yeah, I'd like to get the gold parry on those guys to see what the attack looks like. It's probably pretty cool. Okay, no, yeah. Well, that's annoying to put me all the way back down here. Okay, but apparently we have to do that without spending the dash. Oh, that's... Well, thank you for not putting me back at the bottom of the room, I guess. Ah, shit. Oh, there we go. Boy, this is a journey here. Where the hell am I going? Oh, I see. Okay, I see. So I don't entirely... How am I gonna... Okay. this, and then dash over and do it again. Boy, the reward at the end of this better not be some crystals. You know? There is, in theory, something up there. Maybe. Oh, what it... Okay, just more challenge room. Alright. This is for one Xerxes coin? Really? I honestly might rather have had some crystals. Okay, no, I can't. Can't be that far back. Ah, damn it. Almost. So I'm gonna have to time this so that I get through that right after he does. I really don't get a lot of lead time on that one. Oops, that was me just not holding the direction when I hit dodge. I think that was actually gonna work if I had done the dash correctly. Oh. Jumped a little late, I guess. Alright, you. This does not need to be here. Oh dear. Oh, you know, actually, like, crystallize might be a pretty good solution to some of the problem I'm facing there. But also, maybe I could just do that. Well, I guess we should probably activate the tree before we do anything else here. Boy, this area is really something. Yeah, I guess let's continue to push east for the moment. Oh, I'm in trouble. Ow. Okay, that's different. See if I can get a super here. Nope, the one guy teleported out of it. There we go. That's good. Oh, wow. Okay. Sometimes that move goes a lot faster and covers a lot more distance than other times. Oh, an amulet slot. It's been... It has been a minute. It's been a minute since we have seen one of those. I can't change my amulets here, though. You know, it's kind of weird that there's even a tree here. If that's the dead end, and then there's like another tree just to the west, right? Oh, I should... Sorry, hold on. We should absolutely put something in that holder. Okay. Slightly increase the damage of dodging attacks. I mean, that's... I don't do my dodge and then follow-up thing all that often. Regenerating arrows. Or we could drop something and pick up Vampiric Chakram instead. I'll just take Wolf Bride, you know? Alright, should handle that. Yeah, I would love to know who the hell is shooting stuff at me. Oh, look at the tiny little platforms. They are really pulling out all the stops with this. Okay, dash then jump, not the other way around. With like basically all of the jumping puzzles now. I really feel like the difficulty of the game world has increased tremendously. Everything is challenge rooms now. What? How did I do such a bad job? And for such a small reward? Yeah, that was only marginally better, actually. We certainly are making ample use of this power, though. I did not lead you astray on that one. Oh, that's embarrassing. I cannot believe that that killed me. Holy crow, what a bad outcome. It's kind of incredible, really. So hold on, what is actually just straight across here? Oh, jeez. Oh, yep, that's bright red. And we all know what bright red means. And yet here I am. There is a quality to the way these platforms crumble that makes me think very much of these cheap grocery store brand cookies that my grandma used to buy. And now I am filled with a nostalgic desire for very specific cookies. Unfortunately, a desire that will go unfulfilled because, believe you me, I have tried to find these cookies and I can't. I don't know. I don't know what happened. The store still exists, but they just don't make this anymore. And I do take it as a personal attack. It does feel targeted. What is up here? This seems like a nightmare, but let's do it. We're over here now. Okay. Probably just to be safe, right? And I guess this is the stakes. Boy, they really think you're going to care a lot about getting these coins, huh? And I mean, like, you do, I guess you need them for late game upgrades. But realistically, how many? How many of them do you need? Well, that's clumsy. Okay, very, very tense moments here. Is there a reason to go? Like, we can see the ceiling. I'm not sure what this one is for. You might be looking at those dusty ass platforms and thinking, hey, you know what, actually a cookie with that texture, the consistency, maybe not so good, kind of a little bit like eating sand. I hear what you're saying, but I think the nostalgia is doing a lot of the work here. Okay, come on now, focus up me. This is getting embarrassing. How many times can we miss the stationary target? And the answer is several. Okay, turns out there was not a reason to be doing that. That's extremely conspicuous. It's pretty wild that I didn't get hit by that. The red attack. It feels like it definitely should have caught me. Okay, so hold on. Before I connect back to everything, let's have a look at the bottom corner of this room. Just in case there is cool stuff here. It turns out there isn't. What fun. Although apparently there is a tree Ah, that is a known tree. That's not new
Oh
information.
dear me! I'm stuck! Over here! Can you free me, friend? Get me out of here!
I couldn't before, but I probably can now. If I can just figure out where in the blue hell you are. Oh. Did not mean to do that. Ah, okay. So it's like a one-way under here. But this is the area where we hear him shouting about it. I know it's pretty cool. Unfortunately, we now have the other traversal thing. That was a combination of me trying to parry and just like a twitchy hand. It actually worked out really well, though. How did I get higher? Okay. Never mind. So that breaks us into there. There's still a little something in that room that I can't do yet. And we'll figure that out later. Once we have our grappling hook. This is helpful. Well, you sure showed me. Guess I have no choice but to cede the ground to you. Ow. Yeah, I guess I was asking for that. A clay cylinder, written in an ancient language presumed to be a magi spell. There's all these weird, like, one-off pickups. I'm not really sure what to make of these. I guess we're building a gallery of strange items. Oh, almost. Yeah, it's tricky. It's actually a very fast animation for a gold thing. And then there's the side switch on top of it. Those enemies are a little bit more annoying together. Ow. Alright, let's see what's over here real quick. Oh. Okay, that's just the way back up. But it turns out I was not quite ready for that yet. There we go, a little bit of air pressure. Okay, now that it's just you and me, things should be a little more straightforward. I can't believe how effectively they're juggling me back and forth into each other. Alright, that should blunt the effectiveness of that strategy somewhat. Yeah, I'm just kind of getting my ass handed to me here in a pretty embarrassing way. Hold on a second now. Okay. Can't get into the upper corner from there anyway. These continue to get remarkably challenging. Okay, alright, okay. Wonder what happens if I parry that correctly. Does the knife just cease to be? I was gonna say, this is feeling familiar. Alright, so get out of the pit. See if indeed there is a little something waiting higher up in this room. Oh, this must be one of the fallen soldiers. Yep, that's no good. Oh, really early, jeez. Guess what? Ow. Boy, that magic frost shield thing is pretty cool. I have no idea where we're at on that. Like how many more there are. There's nothing really to do here except to get back to the tree, so. Disinclined to engage. You want to fight so bad, you should get better at chasing people. Okay, so now there's still stuff. I think these spiky rooms, well, you know what, honestly this one probably does have more stuff in it. I was gonna say I think the spikes might not actually be the spikes might be, you know, just concealing the fact that I didn't want to go close to the walls, and that's not why they're mapped. But that one does legitimately look like it's hiding stuff. Okay. So there are bits of this room that I've not been to, but it may well be the case that those are just places that are not accessible. Or maybe that I just never even tried to do this. Where is this? Okay, it's right here. It's just a very well camouflaged opening. I think I could have done this prior to the double jump. Wait, did I not get credit for that because I left the... Okay, there it is. I was gonna say, that's a heck of a way to run a railroad. Okay, yeah, let's explore this entire area over here for sure. I didn't think we were going to spend the whole episode basically just pursuing double jumps in this one tiny bit of the map, but I mean, I guess unsurprisingly, there are a lot of them here. I definitely don't need to be jumping all the way back to a standable platform there. Okay, so I need to... I see what I need to do there. It's certainly more difficult than the previous jumps. Well... Right, because we could just do this. Okay. God. Damn it. Alright, we're good. I got caught off guard a little bit there. Yeah, that was way too aggressive. I'm definitely a little worried that I'm not going to be able to make that jump again. That's actually, like, pretty tight. And it worked just fine the first time. But that just makes it look easier than it is, which makes me look like a sucker if I can't get it the second time. No, come on. Touch the spikes with my haircut. I fully locked up. I completely failed to jump there. Okay. Please let this sequence come to an end. Oh no! Okay, but this is solid. Somehow I got credit for landing, I guess, because they put us on the solid ground. That's, I mean, that's nice. Alright, maybe it's jump dash. Yeah, there it is. Ow. Didn't quite get the clearance I was hoping for on that jump. I think that was somewhat riskier than the intended solution. Ow. Damn it. Never anywhere where it's just safe to stand for a minute. Oop. Well. I can't believe I made that. I did not have any idea where I was going there. Okay, that feels like an appropriate reward for the amount of effort I put in, I suppose. I mean, that and the Xerxes coins, obviously. Yeah, okay, that's cool and fun. All right, so we need to get back to the teleporter then. We know this is a grappling hook bit. And I'm going to take the path through the spiky rooms to give us an opportunity to clear out these last little bits. Okay, so the path from here is... Sorry, I know I look at the map a lot, but I am extremely forgetful. Okay, down here. Ah! Landed right in front of that guy. Also down here. Yeah, I'm sure I was definitely back here already. Go, Sargon, go! Man is never out of breath. His physical conditioning is insane. You could be a soccer player. Okay, so we want to stay low here. That doesn't seem like a thing I could have done before. Maybe this wasn't enterable from this side previously? There were definitely, I was gonna say, yeah, definitely more of these dudes around, feels like. Okay, so this room we've seen pretty much everything. It's this next room that has a bit where, like, it might be... It might maybe be something. I think I want to still be going down here. Okay. Oh, shit. That's very inconvenient to have those crystals just reform directly around my head like that, embedding me forever within the rock. Also, this outcropping is a little bit of a fuck you. That doesn't need to be there. Oh, come on. Alright, so it turns out there is a reason to go over there. I'm glad we checked. That's maybe not the smartest way to approach that, actually. No! Honestly, that was working out really well, despite my discouraged talk. I kind of can't believe I didn't get caught by the bug there. Where are we trying to go? Okay, up into the right here. Alright. Another coin scored. How many of those do we have now? 13? Hi. Let's yeah, that doesn't look right at all. Oh, interesting. Okay, I left the sand spout at some point there. I think I just need to be more patient, which is never my strong suit. Okay, so now we should be... yeah. in the room with the teleporter. May as well, although I think we're probably just going to refresh this on the other end of wherever we teleport to. Okay, so now that we've done that, I do kind of want to do the ocean bit here. Did I skip a teleporter? No, this is the one we want. It was the only one that was below mine on the list. Yeah, because this is where we want to get to. And it is just going to take a minute. But now that I have all the extra jumping ability, we're going to be able to clean up all these X's and stuff too. Because it's not... Okay. I didn't remember that not opening. But whatever, it's fine. So the path is... right over... This you have to come at from the bottom, it looks like. Yeah, okay. So just down as soon as you can go down and then left. Okay, a little embarrassing. We took some weird damage there for sure. Okay, so just somewhere off inside the wall. Indeed. There it is. That took forever. I could not get that to open. I guess it was triggering the trap, huh? Okay, well that is certainly a treasure. I guess I kind of thought it was maybe pointing me towards something more narratively significant, you know? Something that had something to do with the pirate story, but okay, whatever. Ow. This thing is distracting me. Okay. Alright, I think that's probably that. And then there's theoretically this whole area to the left here that I maybe could have gotten to, but I certainly didn't get to. Ow. Oh, that goes the other... Okay. I thought this was going to release that downward. It does, as long as you don't also trigger the trap. I don't know what those are, but I don't like it. I don't care for it at all. Okay. Nothing interesting to the left. Yeah, there's a lot of them too, huh?
Nice one. You found another path in the depths. I will light your way if you dare come back here.
Thanks, pal. I guess it's time to check this out.
I've come to enlighten you as promised.
It's weird to say because it just like, you know, it just makes things as lit up as they generally are. It's not like there's anything special to it. I wonder if it's like, it must be possible to get here too early, and this is like their defense against that. If you get here too early, you don't get the light help or something, and so the areas are like untraversable. Wow, okay. Once it puts its arm up in that position, there's really no getting past it. Defeated enemies trigger a small explosion that deals a slight amount of damage. My guess is that that probably affects me too, and I know that I will forget about it and get hit by it a lot, so... Let's not just booby trap every enemy. Where is the tree? Okay, that is awfully handy to construct. So we should check the bottom of this room, but we're going to end up going up here. Oh, hey. It's a living one of whatever the hell that is. Yeah, that's real gross. I don't care for that at all. So that's going to cut across to a new room. Yeah, I mean, I guess so. There's way more fill-in space here than I was expecting. Wow, this is a very fancy treasure chest. Create a small shockwave when destroying your shadow teleport marker. That's kind of cool and gives the I'm assuming they mean when they say shadow teleport marker, they're talking about the crystallize. It gives the crystallize some interesting combat utility. So we want to go... At some point we're going to have to... This stuff probably wraps around into that, though, right? I'm going to try to just go up. Those things might be withstanding just a little bit too much damage. So, I guess we should go right here, too. like the giant mosquito. That's a real creepy touch.
Hi, Sargon.
Yeah, we may as well.
Lend me your Eye of the Wanderer. I'll add...
Okay, so this stuff does wrap around the way that it looks like it would. And then... yeah, we still end up not having gotten back to the ocean. But we will. There'll be plenty of time for that. Honestly, the double jump feels like such a crazy power. Looks like this is the place. Exceedingly gross place. Okay, well this seems basically just to be like a route checkoff. There's nothing interesting going on here. Okay, that path down is fully explored. Yeah.
Even my light cannot shine beyond the place of its beginning. Goodbye, Sargon.
Okay, where's the closest teleporter now? I guess it would be to run back there, which you take the lower path. That shouldn't be too long. But I do think that I'm probably going to call it there for today. Let's take a quick look at which quests we still have left. Obviously, we're still working on the Celestial Guardians. We still haven't found this ore. We're working on part 2 of the prophecy. 3 of 8. We are 3 of 8 unfreed soldiers. All right. We'll get there. I wonder if these other 2 memorial tablets are actually open now. And of course there is kill the undead Erlich once you locate the undead. Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, I do think I'm going to go ahead and call it here for today. Thank you all so much for watching. When you come back next time, I'll cover some of this distance. I'll get us back to a place where we're about to start exploring something new. Headed in the direction of the sea. I want to go and settle the score with the big dude with the axe. So come back next time for that. And then, maybe we'll save a prince or whatever. And we'll see you then.